Mira, whose gun had been taken, wanted to play hero. In the chaos, a gunshot rang out. Mira's shirt turned bright red, but he wasn't hurt. Instead, it was Roy, the janitor, who'd come to help, who took a bullet to the thigh. Blood kept pouring from the wound. The bullet had likely hit an artery. Ella demanded they get him medical attention immediately, but Jamie had just been attacked and was clearly still furious. She had no choice but to try convincing Moss instead. Based on her constant fidgeting, Ella could tell Moss was the suspect Logan's girlfriend, and they were trying to conceive. The injection sites for fertility hormones caused dry skin, itching, and redness. Combined with statements on the case board, she'd deduced they were planning to settle down locally. That's why Logan had approached the victim, hoping to be stationed in LA. He just never expected it would become his murder motive. After promising to find the real killer, Moss agreed to let the injured and the child go. With her worries lifted, Ella could finally focus completely on finding the real perpetrator. Conveniently, Dirk had made a discovery too. He'd spotted a suspicious person on surveillance footage near the crime scene, but they were wearing a hat so you couldn't see their face. Hot-headed Jamie lost his temper again, accusing the police of stalling for time. But hearing the word time made Ella suddenly remember the call log on the victim's phone. The day of the murder, he'd canceled dinner plans with his daughter, then made no other calls before somehow knowing that drug-using soldier had gone to the black market. But how did he know? Based on a receipt police found in the RV, the victim had purchased a luggage tracker, the kind people normally use at airports to find their bags. But in a soldier's hands, it could easily be modified into a tracking device.
He was tracking a person.
So all they had to do was open that tracking app, and they could instantly pinpoint the real killer's location. Dirk mobilized quickly and soon nabbed a guy in an alley. Just as Ella suspected, his superior had found out about his drug use. To avoid military tribunal, he'd taken desperate measures, never realizing he'd been wearing a tracker the whole time. Case solved. The two hijackers had achieved their goal, but they still hadn't put down the gun or detonator. Ella was about to try her hand at negotiation when Jamie suddenly made a new demand. He wanted fresh negotiations, a bulletproof vehicle ready to go, or he'd detonate the bomb. But after running through all the information in an instant, Ella confidently stated the bomb had to be fake. Her reasoning: since the 1991 Montreal Convention, all American explosives manufacturers have been required to mix in a tagging agent that releases a distinctive odor. Humans might not smell it, but dogs are extremely sensitive to that scent. So whatever was in that box, she couldn't recall any dog showing particular interest in it. Ella had already figured out the two hadn't planned this together. She remembered seeing Jamie that morning constantly complaining about wanting to leave early, not at all like someone waiting for an accomplice. Moss, who'd regained consciousness, confirmed this version of events. They'd gotten what they wanted. Now it was time to pay for their impulsive actions. The case finally wrapped up. Logan was released without charges, and Moss avoided jail time due to her pregnancy. The only one who got hurt was Jamie, lovesick and rejected. After Ella demonstrated her extraordinary deductive abilities, she instantly became the station's most valuable asset. She'd finally earned her place on the force.